Greatest myth in the WNBA dump has officially been exposed. The mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star.
Angel Reese is 13th in All-Star voting, lads. She is 13th in All-Star voting. 13th. Like, even Angels fans won't vote for her. She's 13th. She is behind Lexi Hull in All-Star voting.
The arena was buzzing with energy. Fans packed every seat, cameras were flashing, and the atmosphere was electric with anticipation for the upcoming WNBA All-Star game. But then, in a shocking twist that no one saw coming, news broke that Angel Reese had been officially removed from the WNBA All-Star Top 10 list. And almost immediately, all hell broke loose. Angel Reese didn't just sit quietly and accept it. No, she went ballistic. According to insiders close to the situation, the moment she got the news, she stormed out of the team facility, phone in hand, calling her agent, her mom, and anyone who would listen. Her voice echoed down the hallway. She couldn't believe it. After everything she had done this season, all the buzz, all the sold-out arenas, all the impact, and they still snubbed her. Social media erupted. Within minutes, #JusticeForAngel was trending on X, formerly Twitter. Fans were furious. Videos of her recent highlight plays were being reposted everywhere. Monster blocks, coast-to-coast drives, gritty rebounds. Commentators were stunned. Even some of the league's veteran players were raising eyebrows at the decision. Candace Parker cryptically posted a side-eye emoji. Diana Taurasi simply wrote, "Huh?" And Aja Wilson liked a tweet that said, "Make it make sense." But what hit hardest was Angel's own response. She didn't hold back. On Instagram Live, she went off. Wearing her Bayou Barbie hoodie and speaking directly to her fans, she said, "So let me get this straight. I'm top 5 in rebounds, and one of the biggest reasons people are watching, and you're telling me I'm not even top 10 for the All-Star game? That's crazy. That's actually insane. What else do I have to do? You want me to play with one leg? Fly to the moon? What?" The comment section exploded. Emojis, support, rage.
Even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media.
I don't want to hear one word now about, the WNBA is for me too, because Nafisa Collier is the second most popular player, it seems.
One fan wrote, "You carried the league this season. Literally." Another said, "Without Angel, half these arenas wouldn't be sold out. They just don't want to see a confident black woman win." Others pointed to a deeper issue. Was this just another example of the WNBA gatekeeping its rising stars? Because here's the thing. Angel Reese didn't just show up to the league quietly. She came in like a storm. Controversial, loud, stylish, unapologetically herself, and she's been shaking the system ever since. From her post-game interviews to her social media presence, to her powerful statements about women's sports, she hasn't played by the traditional rulebook. And now it seems like the system is pushing back. Some critics claimed she was too emotional or not polished enough. Others pointed to her clashes with refs, her confident trash talk, or the way she celebrates after big plays. But none of that seemed to matter to the fans who showed up in droves to watch her play. And none of it explains how a player with top-tier stats and massive influence got dropped from the All-Star Top 10. It's not like Angel Reese hasn't backed up the hype. Her rookie season was electric. Game after game, she proved she belonged. She out-hustled veterans, dominated the glass, and made clutch plays when it mattered most. She was everywhere. Interviews, endorsements, magazine covers. She even got a shout-out from Beyoncé. So how does someone with that much presence get sidelined in the league's biggest celebration of talent? In the days following the announcement, the WNBA tried to calm the firestorm.
Caitlin Clark has 4 times as many All-Star votes. More than 3 times. Almost 4 times as many votes. 3.5 times as many votes as Angel Reese.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today.
A spokesperson said the All-Star rankings were based on a combination of fan votes, media input, and league criteria. But that didn't help. It only made things worse. Because if the fans are voting, and Angel is pulling in millions of views online, who exactly is deciding she's not worthy? Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, Reese's longtime rival and fellow rookie sensation, was firmly in the top 3. Some fans felt this was a setup, a media narrative war between the two. They want Caitlin to be the face of the league, one analyst said, but they don't know what to do when Angel refuses to play second fiddle. That tension has been simmering all season, and this snub just threw gasoline on the fire. What's wild is that Angel and Caitlyn actually have mutual respect. The media loves to pit them against each other, but both have said multiple times that they admire what the other brings to the game. Still, the optics of this situation, the outspoken black forward being excluded while the quieter, media-friendly star gets a boost, wasn't sitting right with a lot of people.
People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arena.
Not only do the Angel Reese fans not buy merchandise, not only do they not buy merch, they don't buy merch, they don't watch games, and they don't even vote for her for All-Star.
In one interview, Reese hinted that she's keeping receipts. She didn't name names, but the message was clear. She feels like she's being underestimated, disrespected, and intentionally overlooked. And if history has taught us anything about Angel Reese, it's that she doesn't just get mad, she turns it into motivation. Her next game after the All-Star list dropped was a statement. She walked onto the court with a fire in her eyes. The energy was different. She didn't just play well, she dominated. Putbacks, and ones, hustle plays. She screamed after every big moment. Fans in the crowd were on their feet. And when she walked off the court, she tapped her wrist like, "It's my time." That game was a warning shot to the league. She followed it up with a tweet that simply read, "Bet. Nothing more. Just that." And it sent the internet into a frenzy. People knew what she meant. You counted her out? Fine. Watch what happens next. Since then, the conversation hasn't slowed down. Journalists are writing op-eds. Former players are weighing in. Even brands that sponsor her are subtly throwing shade. One major sneaker company posted a photo of her with the caption, "Top 10 in our book." Subtle, but powerful. And all this has led to one inevitable conclusion. The WNBA made a mistake. They underestimated how much of a cultural force Angel Reese has become. She's not just a player, she's a movement. Young girls look up to her. Fans show up in her jerseys. Entire communities rally around her energy, her style, her defiance.
So maybe Nike will actually care about her now. Maybe Nike will care about her. But Paige Beckers is in 6th. Caitlyn being 1st is not a surprise. I think we just assumed that was a guarantee.
I know I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
She represents something bigger than basketball. And to leave her out of the All-Star spotlight? That's not just a snub, it's a self-own. What happens next is anyone's guess. But one thing's for sure. Angel Reese isn't backing down. She's going to keep playing with passion, with edge, and with the kind of chip on her shoulder that turns good players into legends. And when the next All-Star voting rolls around, the league might want to think twice before sleeping on the Bayou Barbie. Because if this season has shown anything, it's that Angel Reese is the headline. Not the side character, not the controversy, not the drama. She is the moment. And now the whole world's watching.